Hi, what is Bible Bowl? Why do I care about Bible Bowl? Uh, why do I call myself the Bible Coach? In this video, I'm going to answer some of those questions. First off, what is Bible Bowl? Does it involve a bowling ball? Does it involve bowling in any form? Not really. Bible Bowl is a quiz team-based competition held within a congregation or church. And there are many different ways that that it's held. Like the one that some are done with just kids, and it's on an individual child per child basis where the kids go against each other, answer quiz questions, and it's done that way. That's done mainly from what I gather, because I have never been a part of that, is Lads to Leaders is one I can think of, because I'm a member of Church of Christ. We do Lads to Leaders. They do that with them, and some other places do it with other kids, girls and boys singularly, and do it that way. Another one I've done is, this was down in Kentucky where I did this. I don't remember what congregation or what Bible I did this with, but we were a group. Each congregation sent the whole group. We would confer, answer if somebody held up their hand, and we did it that way. Not my favorite method, no. And then another one I went to, we had teams of 4, was the max number of people you could have. You could have teams of 4. And we would study a certain book of the Bible and come to your congregation, and it was all multiple choice. And they would have a box set up where the team would sit down in front of the people and just flick the switch with A, B, C, or D. That was how that one was done. That one was also, and all of these, instead of doing like all the different versions, like King James, somebody says King James version, somebody studies NIV version, they all choose a single version. The one that was the multiple choice, we did King James version. Nothing against the King James version, I just don't enjoy it. And now we get to one that I really like, and the one you'll probably hear me talk and reference most. This form of Bible is another one of those. They choose a book of the Bible. This year we're doing the book of Luke. We use the English Standard Version. Originally with this Bible Bowl, we did NIV, but they switched to English Standard Version. They figured it is more accurate. You can debate that in the comments. I'd love to hear thoughts, but that was their reasoning, I think. Because they sent out an email asking if they're looking, if there's a more authentic version, not authentic, but more accurate translation they could use. So they use the English Standard Version, and some congregations, the Bible that I'm talking about is the Miami Valley Bible Bowl. That's the one I participate in, and my team participates in. We study the Bible, the book of Luke. Some congregations study it for the whole year, because they announce it at the Bible Bowl at the end of competition what the next book they're going to be studying. So next year it's going to be the book of Luke. So some congregations, they spend a whole year studying this. Other congregations, 6 months. Mine's probably going to be starting in September. The Bible is held in March. August, my husband wants to start in August. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but we will see what we can get together. So that is Bible Bowl. And, well, not Bible, but then at competition, it's a 2-day event, and we have 4th through 6th grade teams. We have 9th through 12th grade teams, and then we have adult teams. I'm so grateful they have adult teams, because I'll get to that in a minute. But I was on the adult team, and there's not as many adult teams as kids teams, because adults don't want to do it as much, which I think they're nuts for, because I love doing it, but that's that's me. And then the first day is multiple choice. We go the old easy route. Everybody sits in chairs back to back. Not back to back, but here's the line of chairs. and we just kind of sit the people facing the back of the person in front of you. And then we hold up cards. And you have to hold them up kind of quick or else it's not going to count because that would be considered cheating. And they've worked it out. But they have the cards so you can, it's ABC, multiple choice. And that's day one competition. The adults on that day also have their buzzer round, which is day two. And that is done by doing brackets. The top place team goes against the bottom place team. And so on and so forth until there's two teams and they compete. My adult team, we got fourth place. And my teen team is a loose term because we only had 2 kids. See, with the way the teams are, younger kids can be on an older team, but older kids can't be on a younger team. So I had a team of 5. It went down to a team of 4 because my son had a fit and got sick and couldn't continue the competition. So we end up with 4. So we had 2, we had a 4th grader and a 5th grader. And then 2 6th graders. No, 7th graders. So they were all on our teen team. So that was our teen team. Anyway, so that's the competition. That's how it goes. Now, who am I and why am I so interested in Bible Bowl and why am I the Bible Bowl coach? I started doing Bible Bowl when I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade. No, 4th grade because it starts at 4th grade. So I started in 4th grade. I did it for a number of years until I moved to Kentucky. And I apologize for the dog barking. I started in 4th grade and did a number of years until I moved to Kentucky. And then when I moved to Kentucky, I couldn't do it because I lived in Kentucky. My congregation that I was participating with was in Grove City, Ohio. So not really feasible. I did do it once while I was in Kentucky and was on that team. And we did it long distance. Mom worked with me and my sister a lot. And then we did one in Flatwoods. That is the one I told you about doing the competition. Flatwoods, Kentucky is where I was. We did the competition where it was like my entire team sat in a row and we conversed and they gave the answers and we did it like that. And then I moved back up to Ohio where I currently live and I started doing the Miami Valley Bible Bowl again as a teenager, which I enjoyed thoroughly. The only problem was when we moved up there, we had like 2 months to study for it. Yeah, that's not enough time. Trust me. Trust me, it is not enough time to get prepared. My advice for anybody who wants to start a Bible team, give yourself 6 months to a year. Anything less than that, unless you're like my sister who can cram and get it all memorized in that amount of time, great. I'm not. So, I did it as a teenager and then some as a young adult because there was a Summit Bible Bowl took over and started doing the Miami Valley Bible Bowl. And then I got to be an adult. We left that congregation, went to a different congregation. I wasn't participating in it. And life happened. I got married. I had kids. You know, the whole life thing. So, not this past Bible Bowl year, but the year before, I finally decided I was going to do it again. I didn't go fully into it because, once again, they wanted to start in January and the Bible Bowl was like in April. That's not enough time for me to get it and memorize it and get it studied. Like I said, I need like 6 months. I got very good long-term memory, but very bad short-term memory. So if I can get in my long-term, that's what you got to realize when I'll go into that more. But anyway, So it wasn't enough time. I didn't have enough time to study. I didn't put my full effort into it because I wasn't happy with how things were going, but that was a personal thing. So we went to the one at Alkire Road. It's a one-day competition. It's multiple choice. So we went and did that one. And I enjoy multiple choice. I'm not bad at multiple choice. I'm very good at multiple choice. It doesn't spark the enthusiasm for me. So that was me getting my toes back in Bible Bowl. And we did like the book of Matthew or something. Something I'd already done, but we're doing King James, so it's a lot different. And so I got a lot wrong. So last year, I decided I want to do a Bible Bowl team and take them to Miami Valley Bible Bowl, which I mentioned is the 2-day event. First day, multiple choice. Second day, buzz around. I wanted to do that. And you have to, in this one, you have to really know it. And I could not get the team together before January. The Bible Bowl's in March. I had 2 months. So I did the best I could. I was trying to find somebody who would do it with me. And that's one of the things you got to realize. If you're going to get a Bible Bowl team together and you want to have it done, you have to do it. And my poor husband, because I'm in a church where the men take the leadership role, and I'm fine with that. So my poor husband, I was like, you're in charge. I'm doing the coaching, but you're the male figurehead. Sweetest guy in the world. He's like, okay. He's never been to the Bible. I should probably preface this by saying my husband was just baptized in the last 3 years. So, yeah. Last 3 years, he's been baptized. He hasn't been he's been coming to church with me, but he hasn't really been studying and like I have. He hasn't participated in a Bible. So this was his first experience. This is everybody's first experience. I'm the only one who had experienced this. So we go there. I said, okay, fine. There are things called life groups and journey groups. And I had to choose to do that. So on Sunday afternoons after church, we would meet and do homework. I was writing the questions and get together and study and that. I was like, cool. So I knew we didn't have enough time. I knew we weren't going to win. But I said, we're going to go have fun and do the best we can. And the other family there's 2 families. There's my family, which is a family of 5. I have 3 kids. They're all on the team. The one got sick and mad and quit. They all were on. I said, you guys are going to do this because it's good for you. It's good to know the Bible and the scripture. That's my main thing with Bible Bowl is you got to know the Bible and the scripture. It's good for everybody. It lays a good firm foundation and you get a lot of Bible facts down. And this other family, this is going to sound weird, but this is a family of 5 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. This is a family of 7. I had 2 of their kids. The one was a little 3rd grader, and she's very disappointed because she was not old enough to do it. And after we got there, I found out that she could have done it. But next year, she's going to be on the team. She's very excited. So, yeah. So, like I said, we started in January, and we studied as hard as we could. They did really well. I'm very proud of how well they did. Our teen team, loosely teen team, I think Matthew was still 12 at the time. And so was Lily, I think. First day, my teen team came in 2nd place. So they did really well for multiple choice day 1, which I knew they would. the adult team. No, wait, they came in 3rd or 4th place. Yeah, they came in, or was it 2nd? No, adult team came in 2nd place. The adult team came in 2nd place, which was my team, my husband, and the kids' mom, Katie. The kids' team, which is technically our teen team, they came in like 3rd or 4th place. And Lily got 2nd place MVP. So she did really well. The 1st place MVP answered all the questions correctly. Lily missed like 1 or 2. She did awesome. They all did awesome. I was very proud of the kids. Because I knew we only had 2 months to get this down. My mom was upset because we weren't studying more at the time. And I'm like, Mom, there's no way we can do this. Even if we study more, it's not going to help any. And I knew we would do okay on day 1. Day 1 multiple choice is the easiest day. Then it was time for day 2. And that is the day that was not the easy, happy, feel good. And the adults did their buzz around on day 1, which was me, my husband, and Katie. And, okay, let me set up something. We had a meeting with all the adult leaders of the different Bible groups meet. They do this every year, have a meeting. You learn the next book of the Bible that you're going to be studying next year and all this. So, and I was just there to make sure it was a good experience for everybody. That's what my main thing was. I wanted everybody to have a good experience, enjoy themselves. We did. And then we're in this meeting and they say, yeah, the adult buzz around is next. Katie and my husband both look to me and they look at me as like, so you're going to carry the team, right? On buzzers. Okay, let me go back a bit. I say I've been in Bible for years. And I even texted my sister about this story and told her about it. And she sent me a message back. She's like, well, you always did carry the team. I don't like to brag, but I have multiple MVPs from Bible Bowl. I was well known for being lightning fast on buzz around. I kept that. Once I get it, I know it. And Jason said he was watching the Facebook video of the game, of the tournament. He was watching the other team's faces when we were going against them. And he's like, Jen, you should have seen these people's faces when you were buzzing. I'm looking at him. I'm not very good at catching facial expressions, but he's a little better at it than me. He's like, yeah, I'm very good on buzzer. And I was carrying the adult team. We were neck and neck right up to the last 2 questions. And I just didn't know the last 2 questions well enough to buzz in. And my husband buzzed in once and he got it right. So I only got 1 wrong. And yeah, it happens. So this is why I'm the Bible coach, called the Bible Bowl Coach. This is my YouTube channel, Bible Bowl. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I will be doing another video here soon about how to start a Bible Bowl team at your congregation. Finding a Bible Bowl team might be a little tricky, but you should be able to find one if you are interested in that kind of stuff. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.